Hi, this is Nemo Designs, and I'm here with Damien DeClerc. We here at Local Motors have been doing a lot of talking about urban mobility. We even started a project about it that was kind of spearheaded by Damien here because Damien is on his way to Berlin, and we want to tackle some issues while we're over there as well as things that we can do here. Basically, we want to touch on a few things and bring you up to speed with where we're at. We want to talk about autonomous vehicles, we want to talk about last mile logistics, and also what type of infrastructure changes might benefit the future of urban mobility. So I'll let you talk about the autonomous vehicles a little bit.
Well, Google and other companies have been now promoting new technologies and working with regulators to make changes and have autonomous vehicles being basically legal to go on the streets. These are the first steps, and you can see a lot of traction and a lot of coverage in the press about it. I think we understand what an autonomous vehicle is, but we might not have defined how impactful autonomous vehicles are going to be in urban environments. If you take out all the cars that are personally driven and replace everything by autonomous vehicles from different sizes and different types, it can completely change the way people are moving inside the city.
Yes.
So I think this is really the type of discussion that I think are great to have with the community.
Absolutely.
What are the type of vehicles that we can see emerging from and being enabled by those technologies that are becoming available, affordable, and getting on the roads.
And basically what we're reaching out to you guys in the community about is we are very aware of the benefits. They're praised in the media of how the autonomous car can change the future. But there are going to be things that pop up, and we here at Local Motors want to recruit you guys to figure out what those things might be, what problems might come with an autonomous vehicle, and then think of the solutions on how we can fix it before it's a problem. For instance, just to name one, the liability issue if there were a mishap. Obviously, that's the main one that comes up even now. We want to move on though. Let's talk about the last mile logistics. Now we have a little deconfliction here. The things I've been reading, last mile logistics refers to getting from your home to the public transportation of your choice, whether it be train, bus, main route cabs, rideshare, that type of thing. But last mile logistics is a little different in how Damien means it. And go ahead and explain a little bit what that means.
In last mile logistics, this is what Nemo has explained for getting from the bus stop to your home, from the train station to your work. But it's also the last mile logistics of goods. This is what, for example, what Amazon is trying to address with drones. And I read an article today saying that actually drones in the US are not going to be able to deliver goods. So this is
really few hurdles there.
Exactly. And there's a lot of optimization that needs to happen within, again, urban environments for the delivery of the goods. The sales through internet are growing fast, and the volume of deliveries is just increasing. Add to that the urbanization effect, the fact that more and more people are going to be living in urban environments. We increase the volume on top of that of the deliveries. There needs to be improved way of delivering goods to consumers.
Absolutely.
To users. So
which rolls us right into our last subject, which is what types of changes in infrastructure and also legal parameters fall into that as well. What type of changes there should be made in order for things like autonomous vehicles, last mile logistics, drones, all these various different solutions that have been figured out by technology that we're not able to kind of get in and utilize quite yet because these are the hurdles. Like to have the community bring those up and talk about them. And Damien mentioned a few with the fact that the drones are frowned upon at this point with Amazon, as well as autonomous vehicles. There's quite a few hurdles that have been brought up in the media that could be easily fixed, not only with technology, but just really clever lawmaking and things like that,
I
and some
think-
incentives there as well. So
there is what can be changed within the infrastructure, and also how can we leverage the existing infrastructure for the needs of tomorrow. If you look at the infrastructure that is already existing, it's to some extent sometimes underutilized. How
Yeah.
can we increase the usage of the already existing infrastructure? If you look at a lot of different large cities, they are basically organized around a river. How can we leverage the river? How can we leverage the railway stations? How can we increase the existing infrastructure and complement with additional vehicles and offerings for mobility? What is already existing?
exactly. Also, guys, we are going to create a resource area in the project where Damien, all the links that we've transferred internally to each other, me, Damien, also
Gina and the rest of the team.
a lot of very good, useful links on the internet and things to read, videos to watch. If you want to get up to speed on this and get some ideas, we will create that resource site on the project for you. Other than that, you can get involved by submitting ideas for the brainstorms. You can get involved by actively participating in discussions. And if you think you have the car of the future, it could solve a lot of problems, we have the design section. We're going to utilize everything we have on the platform so that you guys can contribute to what we're already doing here at Local Motors.
There are huge challenges that are just in front of us, and the urban mobility challenges are some are the ones that we want to tackle. That I think we have the ability to really change the game there.
We have been pioneers in other things. Why not this, right?